Governor Kt. Parnaik is all set to visit the TCL region of the frontier state today on a two-day long visit. Governor Parnaik is expected to reach Longding by 9:40 in the morning. The governor will interact with leaders of community-based organizations, village chiefs, Gaon Burhas, women's group, students' organizations, among others at Longding Circuit House. The visit assumes significance as it comes amid the rise in insurgent activities and spate of kidnappings and extortion cases in the Tirap, Changlang, Longding belt. As per sources, in order to tackle the growing insurgency menace, the Arunachal Pradesh government has decided to deploy the special task force of the state police in the TCL belt. So, big story coming in from Arunachal Governor Kt. Parnaik. He is all set to visit the TCL region of the frontier state today, and he will be on a two-day visit to the state, to the region. In fact, Governor Parnaik is expected to reach Longding by 9:40 a.m. and the governor will interact with leaders of community-based organizations, village chiefs, Gaon Burhas, women's groups, students' organizations, among others at Longding Circuit House. This visit of the governor assumes significance as it comes amid the rise in insurgent activities and spate of kidnappings and extortion cases in the Tirap, Changlang, Longding belt. And as per sources, in order to tackle the growing insurgency menace, the Arunachal Pradesh government has decided to deploy the special task force of the state police in the TCL belt. Significantly, Governor Parnaik's visit comes a day after Arunachal IGP Law and Order Chukuappa visited sensitive areas of Longding district on Wednesday. Additionally, IGP TCL CK Main is also camping in Longding. And my colleague Ripunjay Das joins us over the phone line for more details on this big story. Well, Ripunjay, following rise in abduction and extortion activities in the TCL belt, the Arunachal Pradesh government has stepped up its security, and the breaking news we are getting at this hour is that Arunachal Governor Lieutenant General retired Kt. Parnaik is on a two-day visit to the TCL belt. And what details, what updates you have more on this?
Yes, Amrita, finally it seems that the entire Arunachal Pradesh government and its establishment has woken up to the serious and critical issue of growth in insurgent activities in the TCL belt, that is the Tirap, Changlang and Longding district of Arunachal Pradesh. And now, after a day when the IGP Law and Order Chukuappa, who is known to be very much in the good books of none other than the State Chief Minister, Pema Khandu. He is continuously camping in Longding district, overseeing the operations, that is the CI ops going on in the district for the last couple of days. And today also he is camping there. And in the backdrop of the entire scenario, Amrita, the governor's visit assumes a great significance, because as we have gathered, the governor will be today interacting with the various CBO leaders of the CBOs, that the community-based organization, who plays a pivotal role in the entire administrative system in Arunachal Pradesh. So overall, finally, it seems that the government has, as I said, woken up to this critical issue, and now things are moving ahead and moving quite fast. Amrita?
Right. Ripunjay, better late than never. Government is now seriously taking the matter, and they are taking initiatives, and security has been beefed up. And breaking is that governor of the state is visiting the TCL region. Now he will be holding, he will be interacting, in fact, with the leaders of community-based organizations, village chiefs, women organizations, student bodies. So this comes as a very important matter, because a positive outcome can be expected out of this, Ripunjay?
Yes, Amrita, see, this is quite important in the sense also that you might have noticed, and we all have seen that for the last 1 month and so, UGs from various factions have been targeting civilians for extortion, and in fact they have carried out abduction also, and abduction of village chiefs, the Rajas and the Gauburas. This is quite important and significant, because as we have also mentioned earlier also, that the village chiefs, the Rajas, plays a very important role in the administrative setup of these villages. So their interaction with the governor, one-to-one interaction with the governor, will give him a first-hand knowledge of the prevailing situation, the kind of situation they are facing, the wrath of insurgency, the kind of extortion, the threats they are facing, the kidnapping. They will get a first-hand knowledge of the entire scenario, and that will definitely give the governor an insight to the very much prevailing situation there. So it is quite important in nature. Amrita?
Right. Ripunjay, you mentioned that the two prominent figures, the village chief, the Raja and the Gaubura, these two people, they are very important. They hold very important significance in these areas, in the villages. Now, 1.65 crore ransom was demanded, and these two prominent figures from the village, from where they were abducted, they are still untraceable. Ripunjay, what is the update there?
Amrita, see, whatever intelligence sources are telling us that these two persons, the prominent, the Raja and the Gaubura, they might have been, the intelligence agencies has gathered some kind of an input that they had been sneaked into Myanmar, where the UGs have their camps. And we all know that we have been repeatedly telling on our various news telecasts in the past and recently also, that UGs are taking advantage of this porous border which Longding district shares with Myanmar. It's totally unfenced, nothing is there, no border, no boundary, no marking. So they have taken to Myanmar, they have been taken to, that is what the sources from the intelligence agencies are telling us. Amrita.
Right, Ripunjay, thank you so much for joining in. Well, viewers, big story coming in from Arunachal Pradesh at this Arunachal Governor, Lieutenant General Retired Lt. Parnaik. He is on a two-day visit to the TCL belt, and earlier 2 STF platoons had been deployed in the TCL belt following a rise in abduction and extortion cases in the region.